All right, is the music going? Nope. Turn the music on. Yep. What's up, everybody? Restream. Where's my restream chat? Turn that on. Oh, come on, man. Crap. Hold on a second, guys. Let's see. I'll open OBS settings. All right, restream. I gotta log in. Log me out. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Log in. Okay, cool. All right, now I see the restream. Let's put it over here. What's up, everybody? I see that there's some people in here looking. My name is Mike Thompson, and if you don't know, I am an illustrator. I like to paint stuff and get paid for it, and I like to sculpt stuff and get paid for that as well. I like money, is what I'm basically trying to say. How's everybody doing today? Get this out of the way, and I think everything is up. Let's see, nobody's talking. Somebody say what's up. Hello, everyone. Hi. Anyone? Anyone? Hey, David. All right, you're number one. Number one on my list, brother. Distract. What's up, dude? All right, cool. So I saw something last night that got me really, really hyped. And Pixologic didn't ask me to show this, but I think I want to show you something. It's kind of cool. Let's see. Let's see if I can find a video for it. Ah, there it is. Okay, okay. Hold on one second. Let's do something real quick. Put this over here. I'm going to maximize this, and I'm going to show you something. Where'd my thing go? Okay. Is this it? 2021. Couple new features in this. Cloth. All right, they could have stopped at cloth. Like, honestly, that's the thing that I've been waiting for. This is crazy. Look at this. This is so crazy. I love it. Look at that. That's crazy, you guys. So I do use Marvelous, but having this integrated into ZBrush is going to be bananas. So I can't wait for that. Let's see what else is in here. A little retopo, maybe. All right, let's show all this. I'm just going to shut up and let you enjoy this. Maybe take a sip. That's bananas. Fiber mesh particle physics. Sure could use this. For the Z modeler enhancements. This is what I've been looking for. This is crazy. This is so crazy. And retopo. So normally I go into Maya to do this. Being able to do it in here is going to be crazy. Yeah, so this is dope. And faster to boot. So I can't see your comments yet. I know everybody's going crazy about it, just as I was last night, but I can't wait. So yeah, anyway, let's minimize this. It does other stuff, but I gotta tell you, those are the features I was looking for. Those are the droids I was looking for. Hey, everybody's saying hi. Hey guys, what's up? Details. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. Yes, sir. All right, cool. So if you haven't noticed, I figured out how to get my 4K camera to not look crappy, which was a big deal. So I've been trying to show you my sculpture and everything, and it's been looking really like I have a little crappy cell phone cam from the 80s, if that's a thing. But now I got a good camera. I have hopefully good sound. Hopefully you guys can hear me and the music's not too loud. And let's get this thing started. So just an update as to what is going on. Oh, I did some more molds for my Hulk. I bought a lot of stuff. I got this thing that's called a rotocaster, which you spin it and it spins around, and you put the mold in there and it flips it and it makes it like rotate all the resin into the little corners and nooks and crannies, which is crazy. I made a proper 2-part mold for the head, so did this. And it's got like details now. I don't know if you can see in there, but I did it under the ear this time, so it's smart. The old one, the seam was like a 1-part thing, and I just kind of cut it in the back, and the seam just cut through his face and his hair, and I didn't know what I was doing for this, so I'm learning, you guys. Bought a lot of smooth on product. What else? Got a vacuum chamber. Got a vacuum degasser. A whole bunch of stuff. Music is a little louder than this. Okay, let's turn it down some. Let's turn it down. And all right, let me know if that's better. Also, I can turn it down over here. Turn that down. Okay, let's see. Webcam I'm using right now is the Logitech Brio. It's a 4K camera, so it gets all the little details, and I like it. All right, Mari Cat, hi. Mic's on, make the day cool. Oh, nice, Andy. Thank you, my friend. Little secret for you guys. If you're in here, Andy and I have something in common, and I won't say anything else. All right. So let's get started with this thing. Last time I was in here, I was doing stuff in ZBrush because that's what you came to see. So let's open up ZBrush. Ooh, look at that sneak preview. Pop right up. All right. I want to load something. Let's get this off of here. I don't want to have the wrong thing up. Actually, it's okay. All right. I'm working on something. I don't want to get in trouble showing it. Dropbox, mic tools, sculpts, Wolverine, ZBrush, date modified. Come on, man. This is not this year. Let's see. Oh, ZBL fix. Here it is. Don't panic. Here it is, and this is the latest one, I think. Yeah. All right. So that looks crazy, right? Not too good. But if you were in here last time, you saw that what I was working on was the old Wolverine I did a while ago. And by a while ago, I mean a long time ago. I wanted to fix it. I thought I was really killing it, and I wasn't at all. So let's see. Suit only shoulder pad. Also, I saved a bunch of like iterations of this thing, so I didn't know what's what. Let's see, 2015. Let's see if this is it. Open. It's 5 years ago. What are we on now, 2020? Yeah, 5 years ago. All right. So this is when I was first learning how to use ZBrush. The boots aren't on. I don't know what I was thinking about with this boot design. It looks silly. Looks like he has on some moccasins that kind of like high top moccasins, basically. And his face is looking kind of wonky, and I'm not killing it with the pose on this, right? So it kind of was. I thought I was. Look. This is the thing. When we start off, we think we're better than we are, right? If we can do something that just doesn't look absolutely terrible, we think we're killing it, which is the case in this one. So what I decided to do was go in and make this better, right? The pose can be better. The anatomy definitely can be better. He looks like he's doing the Soldier Boy dance. His face is looking a little derpy there. And also, not a lot of detail, but I'm at 20 million polys. So much more that can be corrected on this. And I thought it would be cool to kind of take something and go back and look at it with much more mature eyes. So that's what I'm gonna do, right? So I got a copy of it there. This guy is, oh, also he was backwards. Look at that. See my little icon up here? That's the back of the shoe. He's backwards. I didn't even know. I didn't really know interface back then. Still very new to the XYZ concept, or the Z plane anyway. And so let's make it better. Now the thing is about this, you guys, is that I have, and I'll answer the comments in a second. I just completely redid my computer, put it in a new case and everything, and so for whatever reason, PureRef is not acting right for me. So I would just wanna crack my voice. I want to get this figured out here. So bear with me for a second. My tools. All right, I think I made a new PureRef for this. Name Wolverine. ZBL fix. I did not. Is it in a reference? Nope, didn't save it. All right, so there's a pose that I'll just make I'll get a new pose here. And in the meantime, let me read what you guys are talking about. How to push up on details and what I should work on too. Yeah, you just maybe be a little more specific, David. How are you doing? Wanted to know what your system specs are. All right, cool. This is some nerd stuff real quick. All right, let me show you. So I got a new case. Let's move this out. It's for all the nerds in here, guys. All right, so I got a 2080 Ti graphics card, 3900 Ryzen CPU. The RAM is maxed out. Those are 32 gig sticks. And I got a new EK water block, all-in-one cooler. And I think that's it. And then, you know, M.2 start drive and blah, 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 blah. All the stuff that, oh crap, all the stuff that, one more time, all the stuff that computer people will make, right? All right, so that's back. And now, let's see, how many people did I lose? How many people did I lose talking about that nerd stuff? All right, anyway. Yeah, camera I'm using is the Brio. What's up, Chris? Frizz. Brio. 4K. And you got to change some stuff in OBS to get it to work, so that's what I did. So back to PureRef. Pure Ref. Pure Ref. Pure Ref? There it is. Pure Ref is right here. Okay, Control T. I want to turn off. There you go. All right, now let's see if I can load. Load. All right, I don't know where it is. I'm gonna have to find it again. Wolverine reference. Let's go over here. No, I don't want to use Bing. Google. Seriously? No, no, stop hijacking my thing, Bing. There you go. All right, Wolverine. Images. Up, Marvel. Okay, now we're talking. So I was looking at why don't I see it? It's a very, well, that's kind of cool. All right, let's just grab some stuff here. Let's grab that one. And if you want to know what this is, go to pureref.com. Let's grab that one just for the heck of it. And you can download it and donate to those guys. Oh, who did this? That's a sculpt. That's pretty cool. Never saw that one. This looks like Eric Sosa. Is that Eric's? Eric is a very nice gentleman and friend of mine and a beastly sculptor. Henry Cavell, get out of here, dude. Get out of here with your ear holes. All right, that one. This is the one I was doing. This is the one I want. All right. Oh, it's big too. I like that. This one's kind of cool too. Pull that one. Anything else? All right, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. All right, so that is good enough. Let me see if there's different costumes. Maybe I want the brown. Let's see. I kind of like the brown costume, you guys. Brown and yellow. Yeah. Yeah, brown costume, you guys. Let's take that. Let's take that. This Chris Claremont joint is tight. I like that. And then this, the turnaround is always nice to have. Like that. And get this X-Men Evolution costume. Okay. Okay. Ooh. This one's dope. Let's take that. It's like an embarrassment of riches, you guys. All right. All right. I think that will do it. Who did this one? How did I miss that one? Is that Bowden? No, Kotobukiya. Oh, that's tight. All right, let's grab that one. All right, take that as well. Take that, take that, take that. That angle is fresh. Wow, look at that. Ooh wee. Ooh wee, Rick. Some good sculpts here. That's fresh. Use that for attitude. All right, so when I'm doing stuff for clients, if you've never seen me before, I am an illustrator and a sculptor now, but I do stuff for Hasbro and Mattel and stuff like that. So normally, like I just did some G.I. Joe, that's what I'm working on. And what I'll do is go in and do, I think I'm gonna use that pose, by the way. but I'll go in and grab a whole lot of reference images of things that, for a mood board, I'll build a mood board really quickly, just by grabbing stuff off of Google and dropping it onto my screen and then working. So let's save it this time. Last time I didn't save. Save as. Save as. Really? I'm gonna do this all over again. I need to make a shortcut. Shortcut Dropbox. My tools. Sculpts. Wolverine. CBL fix. Alright, save. Wolverine rep. Save. Okay, cool. Alright, let's get back to the chat. I missed a few things here. Yeah, 2021 is dope. Life with Steph, what's up? Yeah, you know what? Oh man, who's asking that? Who just asked me that? Someone, I'm gonna butcher your name, sorry. Ofori. Yes, I actually have videos of the entire process of my carnage. This was a great thing to work on because it was a study for me. It was like an anatomy study. And I recorded the whole thing as like little clips. One day I plan to put it on Google, or not Google, ArtStation or Gumroad to sell it. But yeah, I have the whole thing. All the way up to like the painting in Substance Painter. So yeah. Alright. Specs. 10 million polys, yeah. Share a short demo of the character detailing outfits for the skin. Sure, I can do that. Remind me. What's up? What's up, guys? Can you guide me about something? You gotta be a little more specific. I have a small question. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not familiar with that one. If anybody knows about that particular tablet, just kind of log in and let me know. Because I'm kind of a Wacom guy, so I know their stuff. All right, base, strange shapes. Wow, that's awesome. Cool. All right. All right. So let's do this. Let's get back to this. Whoa, wait. Looks just like it already, right? Which one is the finished one? You don't know. This looks exactly the same. They're identical. They're not identical. This one on the left is much better than mine. All right, so he stepped down. This is what I did last time. So I recorded this, or not recorded this, I sculpted this at a fairly low res, and I have poly groups for everything. So I can go in now and I can click on the group that I want, and I can go and pose it, right? I'm gonna want to bend his, bend his toes a little bit too. So the good thing about this, people ask me all the time, hey Mike, why are you so sexy? No, they don't ask me that. It's hey, why do you work, why do you keep such low, like a low cage of it? And it's because I like to make sure that I have what I need to pose. Right, I didn't do that right, sorry, let's do this again. Just talking and thinking. It's difficult to do both of those at the same time. So I am going to reach out to Paul and Joe today to see if 2021 can make it so that when you make a new poly group, it's not a shade darker or lighter than the poly group that is right next to it. Look at that. All right, usually it takes me about 3 before I get a different color, but that is, I think they're messing with me, to be honest with you. Also, I'm going to blur that a little bit. W, put this here, and then bend it, right? something like that. Q. All right, so that's that. The other leg is all the way back. So let's hide these, hide that. Okay, and maybe blur this a little bit. Okay. And now I do most of my posing either with Transpose Master or right here using the gizmo. So it's just faster for me, and I'm not interested in making a rig for this guy or anything like that. So that's kind of how I work. And I have friends that, you know, take it into other program like Maya or something, and they'll you know, make a rig for their guy, and then they'll pose him that way. I'm not interested in animation. I'm doing this only for like statues. So oh, look at that hip bone. That's crazy. So that's why I do it this way. The other thing too that's good about having a low-res version of your model when you're sculpting especially is that you have less points to get messed up. So like if this thing was 1,000,000 polys and I'm kind of stretching it around like this, it's going to look very kind of plastic, and you're going to have a whole lot of problems that need to be fixed. So what I did to isolate 2 poly groups at one time, by the way, is I just selected a point that it was right between both of them. So now I can mask that, invert the mask, and now I can rotate his knee as soon as I line this up, actually. So just want to make sure the gizmo is centered on the leg, because if it's not, it's just going to change the pivot point, and that's going to be a mess. All right, so something like that. Let's see what happens if I do that. This is all a lot of trial and error. But what I'm going to do though is this pose is it's a good one. It looks good in the comic. Sometimes you have something that looks really good in 2D, and then when you pose it, it doesn't necessarily work in 3 dimensions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably push this pose as much as I can, exaggerate it, and then it'll look even more dynamic, like kind of lending itself to that whole comic book thing. So that's what I'm thinking. And if I put it in perspective, it'll probably look a little bit more dynamic. A little bit, not a lot. I want him to be chunky too. So I want him to have kind of like a barrel chest. I want him to be really, like, he's not an underwear model, this guy. He's gonna be thick. Not like super muscular, but he's gonna look like he could probably do some damage. So and the arms are pretty much in symmetry, so I can turn on X to try to keep those symmetrical. He should have some thick thighs. Wolverine doesn't skip leg days, you guys. Giant back. Oh, let me turn on symmetry. There you go. That back should be stretched. Those lats should be like really stretched out. And I don't know if you were with me last time, you saw that, I think I mentioned this, but the reason I don't really go hard with details in a relaxed pose or an A pose or T pose is because I'm gonna go in and pretty much resculpt all of his muscle groups. So there's no real reason to go too crazy with it at such an early stage, you know. I want him really to be kind of hunched over, so let's do something. Like right now he looks just like a Quasimodo. Let's do this one, and arms. This should be one group. Turn off symmetry. There you go. Green again. It's a crazy joke. Paul, if you're listening, not funny. Not a funny joke. The whole polygrouping thing and making it the same color. I'm gonna harp on that for a while. They're putting all these dope features in here. It seems like an easy fix to me. I'm no math magician, but I'm pretty sure it can be done. Alright, oops. Put the mask. Alright, and maybe we rotate the whole thing back a little bit. Oh, where did my chat go? Chat. There it is. Alright, let's see what I missed. Oh, I have the Cintiq 32 Pro, the 32 inch. It's this one. Okay, pretty big. I do stuff for Wacom, so they hook me up sometimes. Let me make models pose base mesh first. And there's a preview. This started off as the demo soldier, I think. So. How do I keep that on top? All right, I do this every time. I want you to stay on top. Settings. Appearance. Always on top. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so this was the, oh man. All right, so full disclosure, I was brushing my teeth before I started this stream, and I dropped the toothbrush and I got toothpaste all over my shirt. So now that I have the nice camera resolution, you probably can see that I have toothpaste all over my shirt. The slob, like that. But yeah, no, this started as this guy, the demo soldier, I believe, pretty sure. Please guide me on how to find base of head. I don't know what that is, brother. I don't know what that is. Google it. Google it. No, you can search it in Google. Come on, man. You should. Mike, do you do any one-on-one training? Yeah, it's funny. I start teaching next month. Actually, I'm going to be teaching. It's a school, an online school. So yeah, I'll be teaching stuff. Concept art using ZBrush and then paint overs and all that good stuff. What's the name of the background music? Okay, so the background music is chosen from YouTube. Sorry. Call you back later. It's from YouTube and it's DRM free music. I just went through and searched for something good. All right, let's beef him up. Let's make it beefy. Move this over here. Let's go back to the move tool. Symmetry is on. All right, I want him to be thick. He's gonna be a thick boy. Great big old Rob Liefeld wrists. Because why not? Let's inflate these wrists. If you're gonna hide metal claws in your wrist, I'm imagining they would have to be pretty big. So let's make them ridiculous. I want to get comments when I post this. People tell me his wrists are too big. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Boom. There you go. Got some tree trunks. Shoulders look crazy right now. Don't worry about it. We'll fix it. It's gonna get there. Promise you. I'm just trying to get a little bit better proportions, what I'm looking for here, and then I'll go in and I'll fix the whole Quasimodo thing that he's got going on right now. It's crazy, y'all. There's a situation happening right now with this guy. And those hands. Look at them little tiny hands. All right. So probably what I'll do is I'll lop off these hands. Or, you know what, I could just pose them both at the same time. I could do that. I still have symmetry, so I'm okay. But let's take this off, and it's looking a little better than it did before, so all right. Step it up, and you can see that the muscles kind of got jacked up here, but it's okay. All this is going to be resculpted. I don't ever sweat messing up this stuff. Thanks for tuning in, by the way. Oops, X. So this is good. You guys are used to seeing the really clean finished product. You never get to see the nasty beginnings of a piece. All right, just because I gotta see something, let's do a little. There you go. Looks just like him. Oh my gosh, so much like him. It's crazy. It's crazy how much that looks like Wolverine. I don't really have a whole lot of resolution here to support any details, but it might be nice to see a little something here. Oops. And I'll add all this after the fact. This is just a little mock-in. Just so you can see what I'm doing. All right. All right, and it's done. This is it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next week. Just kidding. All right, so let's start sculpting this guy. Let's get some anatomy, some real anatomy ref here. For webinar. To ignore the mouse. Yes, don't do that anymore. No, I want it off. What is going on here? Oh, it's two different ones. This one has the. I gotta turn that off. What? Is this locked? I did something and it's bothering me because, what is this? Disable, that's what I want. There you go. There you go, okay. have any good anatomy on here? Nope. This is for something else. Close. Close that one. Don't save and load. I want the one for. Well, you guys are gonna hate this. I'm going back to Hulk. I need the Hulk reference. This is a product placement episode, by the way, you guys. There you go. Now we're talking. So one of the things I used to do when I first started sculpting and drawing really was I would, I've been drawing for like decades now, right? So I thought I knew what everything looked like. It's like, I don't need to look at any reference. I know what this looks like. And I didn't know. Thought I did, but I didn't. So reference is good. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not cheating. I talked to someone one time who thought that using reference was cheating. That's not the case at all. Oops, wrong one. There. It's funny how you can be like super close to having it, and just the one thing that's off is what everybody's eye immediately gravitates towards. That's something I noticed. So he's not going to be super diesel, but he is going to be cut up. All right, so this one I'm just sketching. This is just sketching. And I'll start to find places that need fixing, and I'll go and address those, and it'll all be fine when it's over with. So another one that I did, another piece I did that had like some anatomy, like serious anatomy going on, was the trap jaw. And that took a while to get. So if I went to the latest, Actually, I think this one. You're gonna notice all my model sizes are completely different, by the way. So this is gonna be either tiny or it's gonna be huge. Tiny. Also, it's not facing the right way either. But for this guy, don't pay attention to the toucan arm. I'm working on that. That's not right. That's why I never finished it, because I haven't figured out the arm. But this is one where, again, it took a lot of noodling to kind of figure out what I wanted to do with the anatomy, and I had to get it in pose before I figured it out. Oh, I had that. So let's maybe have some of this open to look at as well. Let's see. I know what I can do. I'll put it right on my rep. Stand up straight. Stand up straight. And do a quick render. Can I do a quick render? Let's see. Here we go. Mic volume is very low. That's not good. That's not good at all. I don't want to boost it too high because I start to get feedback. But let me know. Oh, no. Whoa. Did the music just get loud? What the hell is that? No, I don't like that song. It was weird. Alright, let's turn this up a little. Let me know if the volume sounds better now. Gain and other filters. I added some. It's a whole big thing. I wish somebody would just send me the settings for the, just to have good volume. I did in a couple streams. They were like right on point, but I did figured it out the day before. The new updates coming, Theory, I think they're dope for ZBrush. They're crazy. Been waiting for them for a long time. Maybe if the mic is on the other side, I'll have better luck. Let's see. All right. How's that sound? Any better? How about now? Let me know. Okay. What's the name of the background music? I don't know. It's YouTube, DRM free. How to create a texture of matcap. I'm not great at that. I would say go to the Pixologic page. They have everything there. And just making a matcap is what I'd search. Link for the music. Yeah, I just look at the YouTube has a section with music. Just check it out. It's just the DRM free, and they have different categories. I like this model. Thank you. Can I get the name of the referencing of the app, please? Yeah, it's Pure. PURREF is what it is. How many polys for this guy? You talking about Trapjaw? He's 56 million right now because I have skin texturing and everything on him. Okay. Let's see something. Start on material. Yeah, that's right. Tool, close that lighting. The lighting maybe could be a little bit better. Alright, make a copy of him. Oh, let me know if the microphone sounds better. By the way. So I'll copy this. Desktop. Then go to my Wolverine Pure Ref. dude. Did I close it? Looks like I did. Let's see. Wolverine. There it is. Alright, if anybody can tell me how to turn off this stupid lock on mouse over automatically, that would be great. Because that's what PureRef is doing right now, and it's infuriating. I clicked on something I wasn't supposed to. There it is, turn that off. That's crazy. Alright, let's go to the desktop. And my picture's here, drag the picture in here. Okay, get these bigger. Go back to ZBrush. Go back to this. What is this? I got a black box now. Oh, what's happening, dude? When I hover over my stuff, it turns into a black box. What is happening? Anybody ever seen this? When you hover over your UI, it turns into a black box? I'm gonna restart it. Tool. And the tools over here. Wolverine. Frame. Okay. Let's move this over here. My UI is all screwed up now. George is getting upset. Config. Restore custom UI. There you go. All right. That was crazy. Put the mic here. Link to Carnage model. I haven't really posted it. I think it's on my ArtStation. I didn't post it yet, actually, because it's not. It's another thing that's not done. I start all these things and then I get sidetracked and I don't finish. So. Not good. You know what? Not polygroups. Just hide it. There you go. We gotta add polygroups. Alrighty then. It's funny, the apps always change like several times during the sculpt. I never really stick with the first go around. Oops, let's turn on eccentric this. And again, just roughing this stuff in and out. Nothing is final. Oh, forgot I'm moving out of symmetry now, so turn that off. These hands are bugging me out because they look so unfinished. Let's turn those off. There we go. Let's look at his back. Get some back details in here. Back in symmetry. A lot of carving in and smoothing out, fixing stuff until I figure out what I want to do. With the thing. Yeah, and if I miss any questions that anybody in here can answer, please help me out. Because right now I'm kind of trying to make this guy look less crazy. Because he looking crazy, y'all. Let's see some butt. Arnold. Yeah, Arnold butt. Oh, my symmetry. My symmetry there, go ahead. Gotta remember when to get out. And I'm just holding the Alt to dig in and have it turned off to build up the surface. For anyone who is new to ZBrush, Anybody know what the deal is with New Mutants? Are they coming out with that this year? Or are they just going to try to hold off until people can go to the theater again? Because it's been done for a long time. And I want to see that movie. Let's put it on demand. Real. Disney Plus something. It's like the one movie I'm excited about. Okay, is the music still loud? You guys gotta tell me. If it is, I'll turn it down some more. Alright, how's that? Can you hear it? You guys gotta let me know. Alright. What is this black box? What the heck, man? I don't know what that is. Pose character that stars better than posing in. Yeah, no, I don't like to pose. I don't like to work in symmetry. I like to pose it and then resculpt it. So I'm doing twice the work, but it looks more realistic to me. Mike, how can we be fastest? I'm not. Man, so many people better than faster than me. When you change the size of your cursor. Word? How'd I do that? Is that a Windows thing? Tell me. Alright. And now, please let me know, can you hear the music? Because there's nothing worse than hearing just me talking. Nobody wants that. It's crazy boring, by the way. Nobody's looking for that. Bub. Alright. Okay, let's get some reference of runners, because I want to make sure that these legs make sense. Also, make this crotch make some sense too. I'm in symmetry still. Get out of symmetry, dude. Since the movie forms along in a lower resolution. Yeah. There you go. That's better. Probably a good idea to save. I haven't saved anything. Looking a little bit better. I'm not Barry White. How dare you? How dare you? I got a buttery low voice. Alright, usually a Windows thing. I need to develop my artistic skills. How do you stay in Dynamesh build up before you ZRemesh? So once you have Dynamesh on, you're in Dynamesh, and then you can ZRemesh at any time. I choose to not use Dynamesh for this because I already have some pretty good topology. Like if I jump down to the lowest levels, everything makes sense. All my edge loops make sense, and I don't want to lose that. So, but I was doing a thing the other day for someone, and Dynamesh made sense, so I used it. All right. Oh yeah, I need run-in pics. Run-in pics. Oh, this is really good. Keep that. I keep it now. Is this gonna be larger? Yeah. I'll click on that. What else we have here? Oh, I know what I want. Let's look at Iron Man competition. There you go. Now we're talking. This guy has some little legs. I thought he'd have big legs. All right, I'll take them anyway. There you go. Now we're talking. Some big boys. Not that. Wait, dang, that guy's too big. There's this such thing as being too big. This guy is it. Now, it's so funny, I paid for all of this. I have reference of this guy. I just looked and I forgot, but I never use it. I never remember that I have like gigs of reference stored away on my computer. I always just go to Google. Okay. This is good. And I think that's gonna I'll take this one too. All right, that'll do it. Let's get this out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. See his legs. See this guy's legs. And his knee, more importantly. That's good stuff. That's the good stuff right there. All right, let's see. American medalist, Michael Johnson. All right, I'll do that. Let's see what we got. Good call. Thank you, Mr. Sanson. Oh, you know what else would probably be good? MMA. Oops. Sorry about that. Yeah, these guys always have their muscles flexed. This isn't good. Even though he's getting his ass knocked down. Knock the heck out, son. I find the women are usually better for anatomy reference because they have the muscle without being too thick. So you get to, I mean, they're the closest thing to like a écorché. Some of these guys are just too thick. All right. This is a rabbit hole. I'm done. I'm gonna call it. Let's see. Oops. Let's go back. Yeah, too many tabs open. Get out of here, man. There you go. Get out of here. You're gone. What do I have over here as far as legs are concerned? Not a whole lot of legs on this one. And some good upper body stuff though. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Let's move this over here. The mouse. All right, actually, move this back over here. Sorry, it's like musical chairs. I'm gonna get it. It's in the way of my mouse. This is actually really good. Yeah, it's good stuff. That head is silly. I gotta fix that head. Actually, didn't mean to do that, but not mad at it. Oops. This is going to mess up my symmetry, but it's going to look a little more natural, I think. Come on, blur. There you go. Want to get some contrapposto going on here. need is weight over that foot more. I can fix that. I can fix it. Kind of like that. No more like that. His head needs to be over his knee though. So I'm bring that leg up some more probably. I'm talking to myself, you guys. It's one of those things where it takes some time to get it right, but it's usually worth it. Yeah, I don't like that. What did I have before this? I'll come back to this. I mean, the good thing is I have a low poly mesh that I can go back to, but I'll be massaging this pose for a while until I get it right. Like, it's clearly not doing what it's supposed to be doing right now. That's okay. That's okay. I think that's that song that's really annoying to me. All right, let's see. What's up, Tennis Slug? Target polygon count figure. Do you normally begin sculpting with the clay brush? Just enough that I can get the result I want. So I don't really have a set number that I mess with. If I'm looking to try to detail some of this anatomy and I'm on a subdivision level that's down here, like I can still kind of see what I'm doing and it'll be nice and clean, but I'd need to subdivide, right? So I could probably, everything I'm doing now I could probably do here and then step up. That's how I did it on the Hulk, and that's why a lot of those forms are more pleasing than this looks right now. But yeah, just the lowest subdivision level that I can have and support the detail that I want. That answers your question. What's up, Justice? Oh, the mic is over here on this side. You guys probably can't even hear me now. Thanks, thank you. What are the tips for sculpting by illustration? So, yeah, the title of my stream is crazy, but basically, I illustrate for like toy packaging and movie posters and stuff like that. And so what I'll do, let me save this real quick. Save as, save yes. So what I'll do is a lot of times I will create a sculpture. So let's say where's my turtle? Turtle, here it is. ZBrush. All right, so I will I'll make a sculpture that I can use for reference, like this one, right? So I did this Michelangelo, and then I kind of got it into a pose that I liked, and then I used that to what is going on here? Drag and drop. I don't know what's going on with this. Sorry. Let's try to open Photoshop again. Maybe it'll be on my screen this time. There you go. All right, so yeah, so like say I'm doing the turtle for Hasbro. I'll take that base mesh that I made, and I will I'll do a paint over, and it just helps me to move faster. So if I go to PSDs here, seriously. Okay, here it comes. Like I said, I built a new computer, and now for whatever reason the cloud server thing is having to re-download everything. But yeah, so I took that turtle that you see here. Come on, man. Yeah. Right, and I did a quick pose for him, and I painted over him, and this was the finished piece, right? So that's why this is illustration by way of sculpture. I learned ZBrush to help me with 2D, if that makes sense. So 3D helped me with my 2D, basically. Alrighty, back to Wolverine. How did you start that last Hulk you did from a base mesh that you use? That Hulk began as the NYX super average guy. So this is the base mesh I used that came with ZBrush, and then I sculpted them into the Hulk. I usually just take one of those because they already have like good topology and poly groups and things like that. It's annoying, that's all. What are the tips? How lovely work. Thank you. When is your next session? 2 weeks from now, probably. They post it up. It's usually twice a month. Yeah, thanks. A tin of slug. I'm just trying for the trap jaw. I have to get a good robot arm, right? Like the arm that I have is kind of stupid. It looks like a toucan. I'm going to go from the claw to probably the hook. That makes more sense if he's going to slam it down on somebody. But now that I know how to print stuff out, I'll turn that into a print at some point. What's up, Distract? Illustration tutorial videos. Yeah. On my YouTube, which is on the top, right? Yeah. Up there. Mike T Artwork or Artworks on YouTube. It'll pop up, and I have a ton of tutorials. I have like 30 of these ZBrush lives, like 2 and 3 hours long. So much content, and then a lot of stuff for Corel. And there's a self-portrait I had to do for a book that was it's a time lapse of the whole thing. So yeah. Use a base mesh. You didn't mess up. It's topology. No. Nope. As long as you don't Z remesh it, the topology is intact. And what's great is if you want, you could do a you can make UVs from the base mesh and then go in and sculpt the crap out of it, and those UVs are still going to be good. Yay, 100 messages today. Justice, awesome. I'll check them out. Thanks, man. That's the why I'm asking. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's get back to it. There's that thing again. Look at that. That black. That's weird, man. Ooh. Okay. I also turned down my smoothing intensity because I don't want to lose everything. So usually like 25 is good. I like some of the irregular stuff that the clay buildup gives you. And when I really go in to work on his muscles, I'm going to use the clay spin brush. I love that for muscle. All right. So where'd all my reference go? All right. So this knee is not good. Box, man, it's driving me crazy. I bet you it's a Wacom thing. It's always really cool to me watching people who really can nail anatomy right from the jump. So like when Daniel Bell takes a just one of the mannequins and sculpts the forms on, and they're pretty damn right from the jump. That's always awesome to me. It always takes me a lot of back and forth to get mine. But I mean, the thing about it is it's kind of fun to me. It's, you know, one of those things that I like learning, so I don't mind doing it. But I always have that phase that Ryan Kingsland talks about, which is like the, you know, the valley of the suck, the ugly phase, for a while until it starts to figure itself out. And the other thing too is once, like now that the, I'm starting to get some of these forms in, when I retopologize, it's going to look at that, and it's going to, the polygons are going to kind of conform to what I have going on, which is nice. That means that I'm not going to have a super high subdivision level in order to see this stuff. I can work at it pretty low, even lower than normal. That leg is too long, is it? Let's see. They don't look the same to me. Perspective turn on. I'm talking to myself. And now I'm covering it up, but the thumbnail up here is really nice. It's a nice way of seeing your silhouette and telling, you know, what to do here. So these arms are bugging me. Let me fix these. Let's make them fists for one thing. And I think what I'll do, I want to get groups for these so it's easier to bend the fingers. Not enough knuckles in that pinky, y'all. Alright, let's fix that. Alright, so it's close enough that I can get these, maybe I don't want that loop here. And let's get the thumb as well. Topology isn't as good as I thought it was, but it is what it is. So I'm just gonna kind of quickly get this into a fist. Oops, that's not facing the right way. There you go. ZBrush having 3D printers impact. Now, has that impacted the way you sculpt or approaching? Yeah, so now that I made a few mistakes in laying out the, sorry, this is, that's, what the hell? I don't know what happened to the music. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, now that I have a 3D printer and I've done it a few times, I learned things that help with the both the sculpting and knowing what I have to do, and also with the with how I want to lay things out on the printer. So a good example of that is, oops, for get this over here. Let's get this here. It's out of here. Let me make this a little larger. Transform, fit to screen. All right, so with this head, the first time that I printed it like this, like in this orientation, right? So what I'm finding when I use the printer is that as it gets to the top of the build, you get the spiraling like when you cut a tree trunk. And because I had all the detail at the top of his hair, there were little holes that were super hard to fill. So it didn't look great. Everything up to that point looked really good and it kept all the detail. But so what I just decided to do for this second mold is I printed it upside down. And so if there were any issues, it was going to happen at the bottom of the build plate, right? Where it's going to meet the neck. See if I can get it to focus. You kind of can see it's, I filled it, so it's hard to see. But I had a lot of that stepping that you would see before on the bottom, and that's never going to be seen. So the top looked great. And then that, you know, so like I just learn little tricks as I go, as I do it. All right, let's get this out of here. Transform, paste, boom, back to normal. All right. Hi, what's this, Photoshop? This is, no, this is ZBrush. ZBrush. Thank you. Peace and love, peace and love. Yeah, this is what I've been working on. So it's a big boy. Oh, jeez. It's what I was working on. No, he's broken. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so now I'm molding the hands. And I made a mold of the head. So, you know, I'm working it out. So this whole thing is going to be turned into statues. I'm going to do statues, probably a small run, but I have I'll be selling those to folks that are interested at some point. What do I do with my pen? My stylus. Oh, here it is. Peace and love, peace and love. Thanks, Distract. I should try a resin printer. I will when I can get a good one for not a fortune. The one I was looking at, the pre-orders sold out in 30 seconds. I had mine in the cart, and the next thing I know, it said it was sold already. So I'm not trying to pay $3 grand for a resin printer, not yet anyway. I got kids to feed. And by feed, I mean put them through school. All right. W. Kinda. What am I doing on time? Three, okay, all right. I got about another hour, you guys. So the great thing about having this low topology is that I can kind of push these points around and it's not a big deal. I can go back and fix them later. See, this is what I was talking about the topology not being great. Like ideally, I'd like a loop that cuts the finger completely off from the hand. But this is that base mesh that was in the light box there. I really should have all of my own base meshes made. At some point I will. I'm always in a hurry. Like I always start off with something and I'm like, well, just let me grab this thing that works good enough. But I should have one that has UVs already and, you know, all the great topology. I can't wait to see that topology brush actually, because what I'll do is I'll take one of my models and go through and re-topo it here in ZBrush, and then that'll be my base mesh. I'm referring to the 2021 trailer that dropped yesterday. Can't wait to play with that stuff, man. That looks dope. So just inflating the parts. When I smooth it out, you know, it shrinks areas, and obviously I want those joints to be big, so I'll inflate those. Inflate and smooth. I don't know how they got in my playlist, by the way. That's pretty annoying. It's not a rave. Rookie mistake. Some work. All right, so looking a little wonky now, but once I start, well, I've got inflate on. I didn't mean to do that. Once I start sculpting it, it's gonna look better. I guarantee it. Yeah, the topology on this hand is not good. You know what? I'm gonna retopple this whole thing. It also looks small to me. I've been doing this a lot for G.I. Joe lately, so I've gotten a little faster. Hosing the guys up and then using it as rep. So before I retopo this, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna stitch this hand on that side, and it's out of symmetry, so there's a degree of difficulty on here. Let's see if I can stick the landing, you guys. First thing I gotta do, make a copy of the hand. I'm just gonna duplicate the layer. Delete everything that is hidden. Okay, what is this? Let's see. Photoshop factoid. Okay. Hope is rocking. Thank you. Lars was in prison. That's the thing. You need like a big printer. And if you do that, you're probably going to end up paying like 4 or 5 G's. I just don't have that right now, so. Making what I can with the filament printer and just trying to fill it in and make it look good. What'd you get, the Elegoo Saturn or the Mars? I was trying to get the Saturn. That's the one that I couldn't get. What's up, Pro? I know, right? The teaser looks dope. Pro using the gizmo. I love the gizmo. Love the gizmo. Yeah, 2021 looks crazy. All right, so delete. I'm going to delete higher, and I'm going to let's see what happens if I mirror and weld this. Current mesh is partially. Oh, I didn't delete hidden. Delete hidden. Mirror and weld. Okay, close. It's close. Let's move this kind of over where it's supposed to be. And actually, I'm going to move it up here for now, out of the way. For Wolverine, let's make a copy of him, duplicate. Okay, go to the highest subdivision level. And I'm going to do a project from history point. Now I'll jump down and delete the higher subdivision levels. right, now I can delete his hand because I don't have any more subdivisions. I'll delete hidden, and let's see, the other hand is there. Okay, it's close. Just kind of move it in position. That. Move it down. Cool. All right. Now merge this down. Okay, it's all right. Remember, I kept a copy of my other one in case this thing goes south. But now what I can do is I can stitch the hand onto my man here. All right, first I'm going to turn off everything except for the stitch. So that'll be do nothing. Polygon, I'll make do nothing. Then I'll hover over a point and say stitch. And then here, wait. Let's start over here, then I'll know which one it's supposed to be. So stitch, I don't want to do that. Stitch, 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 stitch. Oops. Stitch that to that. Just like sewing up a doily, you guys. That's what I did growing up. Stitch that to there. Stitch that to there. Stitch that to there. Stitch, stitch. So because I didn't change any of the point orders or the number of loops, everything should work out really nicely. Oops. Also really helps to turn off what happens with your edge loops and your polygons, because it's very easy to hover over a polygon and think that you're on the point. I've done that a lot of times. Boom. All right, so that's done. So now what I can do is I can grab just the hand, kind of move it up, and maybe let's see, it's not bad. Wait a minute, what's happening here? Oh, I have an extra hand that I don't need. Let's get rid of that. I don't know why, but I don't want that to be there. What should I do here? Let's do this and do this and group this, hide it, delete hidden. There you go. All right. So now I have two kind of fists. And what I can do is I can divide this a couple times. Divide, divide, divide. How many points is this? That's, if I step up, 148. This one is 148. All right, so it's the same number of subdivisions. And if I mask the arm at the hand, because that hand wasn't there before, and I go to I got the black box again. I don't know why. Subtools. If I go down to project, should be able to project history, and it should bring back my details theoretically. But I got this box that's acting crazy. What the? Okay, it's gone now. Project history. There you go. So now I have my subdivisions back. I have my somebody blowing up my phone. Okay, and I have two hands that are connected to my dude. So now what I can do is I can go and retopologize this. All right, I like this. Before I do anything, I'm gonna duplicate them. I'm also going to, I already have the projection history, right? So I can go and keep my groups and go to geometry. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I want to step down to the lowest, I think. No, I'll keep it high. I'll keep it high. All right. So now I can go to ZRemesher, and I'm going to click on, let's make this target polygon count. This block is driving me insane. Does anybody know why this happens? How do I get rid of this block? What is that? Is that a ZBrush thing? It's driving me crazy. Let's say 1.5. Detect edges, keep groups, and ZRemesh. Let's see what happens. All right, let's see these hands. Ooh, the hands got gnarly. Close though. Maybe if it wasn't so low. All right, let's try 3. Damn it. This is driving me crazy here. 3. And ZRemesh. Let's try it. Gosh, the fingers are getting butchered. It's this one. I don't know why. You know why? Alright, let's do this. Let's see if I can fix these, because I know that this is a problem. Should have done this before I copied the hand, though. That would have been nice. Let's see what's happening with this hand. Oh, because it's penetrating the mesh. It's confusing it. That's what that is. That's all that is, y'all. So let's just fix it. A little smoothing, a little moving. And I can, it doesn't matter because I'm going to go in and sculpt these fingers later on, so it's okay if this is looking wacky. All right. too. Inflate these fingers a little bit. All right, so now it should work. Fingers crossed. It should do it. First, I'm gonna save. I haven't saved in a long time. This black box. All right, somebody's got to tell me what the hell is this black box? Please tell me. You guys see this thing? If I hover over my interface, you see this black box? Let's see if we can see it up here. It's hard to see. Can you see it on the screen? Yeah, you guys see this thing? How do I get rid of this? Come on, man. I know somebody in here knows. All right, so let's step up to the highest sub-D layer. What's up, Yusuf Ash? How you doing, man? Please, the best way to learn ZBrush? Try restarting it. There's plenty of ways to pick up ZBrush. Go to start off on the Pixologic page. They have a ZBrush classroom. It has everything. It has the interface. It has the tools. It has the brushes. Everything is on there. So, and it's all free. So go to pixologic.com, ZBrush classrooms, and that's a great way. If you have any questions about anything, I've got like 30 videos. There's like 30 presenters. We all have, you know, hundreds of hours of content that you can watch us do it. And there's YouTube. And there's so many ways you can pick this up. There's Hangouts that you can get into. And yeah, it's an error. Okay, I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna save and restart. Yeah, so I'm not blowing you off, Ash. I just there's a whole lot of ways that you can you know, even on Facebook, join the Pixologic page and post whips and ask questions, and people will be happy to answer you. It's a great community. Wolverine. All right, I'm gonna add this to my pen to start. And is it there? What's it called? ZBrush. Yeah, there it is right there. All right, cool. Save. Save as. Oh, shoot. Tab. Save as. The thing. Save. All right, cool. Yes. I'm gonna do a quick save just to be sure. Taking a sweet time. It's not even a million polygons. All right. Let me close and restart. No, don't save changes. All right. Let's try it again. Where's the Wolverine I was using as reference? Let's use that. He has some big mitts. Let's use that guy as reference. Sneak preview 2021. If you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor. Check it out, y'all. Check it out. Got that cloth goodness coming soon. Oh, I don't want to do that. Load. ZBrush fix. There you go. Let me see. There you go. T frame. Okay. Where were we? I want to re-topologize this. Is the thing gone? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. The beta? Maybe. The beta's like Fight Club, man. You can't talk about Fight Club. It's the one rule. It's the one rule. No, I'm in the beta. Okay, turn back on the poly group. Now let's see what we can do with, oh, you son of a, it's back again. What is that? You see this? How much time do I have? I only got half an hour left. I guess I'm just going to live with it. This is ridiculous. Of course, I just updated everything with Windows last night, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is a Windows thing. All right, I'm going to turn this down to 1.5. I'll put it as low as I can. And smooth whips is all the way up. That's the thing. Let's turn this down some. And let's see what happens. Come on, baby. Yeah, Pro, I would turn it on and off, but I'm kind of in the middle of something right now. Stream right here, brother. You know, other than the upper body, it's not terrible. Let's give it some more to work with, let's see. Let's make it 3.5. Adaptive size, let's leave that alone. Adapt, let's actually turn that up a little bit. Turn up the curves. ZBrush. You know, I did do a custom pointer. Oh, that looks better. I did do a custom pointer. You might be onto something there. What was that under? Themes, changing mouse. This is what I did. Okay. I don't want custom. Go back to the white. Close it. All right. Ooh, snap. ATV 3D for the win. Thank you. Thank you. That was it. They tell you can do stuff that you can't do. They lied. All right. Yeah, so I'm not upset with this topology. I mean, I see some points under the arms that are kind of messed up, but all in all, that's not too bad. All right, so let's get out of this. This is now down to 14,000, super low. I like that. Let's subdivide it a couple of times, maybe once, and do a project. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, it's back. All right. Forget it, man. I almost cussed there. Fudge it, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta say that. I don't want geometry. I want subtle. Solo. And copy that and come down here and project history. All right, 59,000, 148,000. All right, so this is a third of the size that I had before, and I basically have all the detail that I had before, right? Doesn't have to be great, just has to be there so I can see it. So this is good. It's a good thing. Maybe let's try to get this head looking a little less crazy. And I'm gonna look at my old mask. Let's save this. Save as. Save, yes. Load tool. Wolverine. Wolverine. I don't want Old Man Logan. 2015? Yeah, let's take that one. Some light on this sucker. Alright, all I really care about is the head. Can't click on stuff because I have a box. So stupid. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Alright. Solo this. That one. We want eyeballs. We want a face and teeth. What is that? That's the belt. Turn on solo. Okay. So let's make some copies. Is this one? Hide this light. Turn this light down a little bit. All right, that's the head. I'll go back to my guy here. See if we can't get a better head. Should just chop off this head and put it on the other one. I could, you know. Now, you know what I could do actually? Let's try something here. I'm going to make another copy, duplicate it again. And I'm going to delete the hidden. Yeah, I gotta be in the lowest sub D level to do it. Solo. Delete hidden. And let's close the holes. Mesh with multiple sub. Oh, delete higher. Close hole. Alright, that's that. And now I can divide this and get some resolution and actually sculpt, which is good. How am I doing on time? 15 minutes. Speed sculpt. Crap, I can't take this right now. Sorry. You guys are too young to appreciate that. That's the good stuff right there. It's a ZBrush pointer. What's the shortest? Wait, what's the shortcut used to come to low poly and back? Oh, D and Shift D is to jump up and down. Pro's like, nah, son. All right. Tell me the name of the sun from that wonderful show if you are indeed the age you say you are, Pro. Nice. Okay. I would have taken Big Dummy too. Good job, brother. I just did a interview that'll be out soon for a friend of mine, and I reveal my real age, which I've never done before. So tune in if you want to know how old I actually am. I think you'll be surprised. Also, I don't tell anybody, so don't tell anybody after you hear it. Oops. I never do faces out of symmetry, by the way, so this is like we'll see how we do here. Not super confident, but we'll see. Fun little factoid. First time I did this Wolverine, I spent so long on it, all of my friends in the Hangout made fun of me because I took so long working on a piece. Everybody they were all speed sculptors. So I was like, you know what? Doesn't matter. It's the journey. It's not the destination. And I called them all cuss words and I left the room. Clock is running down, you guys. using the pinch brush, by the way. Just quickly pin some eyes in here. remesh this real quick. Geometry. ZBrush. Alright, so I just divided it. It's kind of silly trying to do anything too low. Hey man, I'm streaming. Can I hit you back?
Yep, sure can.
All right, thanks. Yep, peace. All right, so I wouldn't worry about symmetry too much. I know there's probably people that are going bananas over that in here, but really, once I get these forms, it's easy to match one side to the other, like just moving stuff around. I'm more interested in trying to get the, you know, the muzzle and the shape of his mouth and all that, you know, just that kind of anger in his face before I sweat the details. Right? This is the foundation, so it's not a big deal. Where's the rest of his body? Let's see. Subtool. There's the body. Oops. Come on, wrong one. All right, so still, you know, at that ugly phase, but it's all right because it's going to be like that for a while. It is until it isn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care what it looks like right now, as long as I get the look I'm going for. Like his whole body could be bigger. Let's see. Delete hidden, close hole. Oh, I can't close hole. Oh, I lost all my detail. All right, I'll project that back later. W. All right, so I lost all my detail. That's crazy, son. Okay. So I got something to work on next time. But eventually it will look like this at some point. At some point. You guys are here on the ground floor. Consider this an investment. I have another one. Don't worry about it. Consider this an investment. All right. What am I saying here? Mike, please, I missed your. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I missed a lot. Local submission. Tight deadline. Yeah, exactly. I'm not really thinking about it that much. Mike, please, I missed your network. I was asking what shortcut to use to do. Oh, yeah. No, it's D steps up and Shift D steps down. So Shift D to go to the lower sub D level and D to go up. D Shift D. All right, this is from India. What's up? Hello, Envision. Tried to comment 5 minutes ago, but this first time someone's trying to say just big girl coming on here, my wife. Clip a Sanford son, so I reference the nice. Yeah, that's my favorite ringtone. Strange coincidence. Exactly. Have you ever seen Wolverine belly dance? No, I don't want to. I don't want to see Wolverine belly dance, pro. Come on, man. That'll be burned in my brain for the rest of my life. Auto road. How long have you been using ZBrush? Going on 6 years now. So yeah. But yeah, so anywho, that's gonna do it for me. I actually ran a little long, you guys. But yeah, when we're done, it's gonna have this level of detail right here on the trap jaw. And it'll be fun. All right, so thanks for coming. I'll be back. Cintiq 32, Khalil. And Cintiq Pro 32 Pro 32, one of those. All right, so take care, you guys. I will check you next time, and everybody wear a mask, please, and social distance. We're never going to be able to actually go outside unless people just suck it up and stop being silly. This thing is for real. All right, peace, everybody. Peace, everybody.